Good evening, Shreeram.
Good evening. Good evening. Hi.
Good evening, sir.
Hi. Good evening. Yeah. So we have few candidates. Okay, nice. Okay. It's good to see that guys are back. Good evening. Yeah. So maybe sometime if you feel like you want to chat and then pass a message, that's like welcome. And I'm happy to see that many people are here. Okay. And all these people are students or or you're a professional, working in some companies or something like that.
Yes, professional.
Okay,
Working in Sky.
you work in a design based company.
Yes, yes. Same at Skygoal.
Oh, you work in cycle. Oh, nice,
Yes.
nice, nice. Okay.
Thank you,
And
sir.
yeah, maybe so, guys. Let's make this session kind of very interactive and kind of simple and easy. We don't want to make it complicated. Like a typical session having a boring PPT and something like that. I don't want to have that thing. So instead, like it can be interactive because you are going to learn from me about my UX UI career, what I have built so many years. Okay, so we can discuss a lot, and then I'll share you my experience as well. So based on that, we can discuss a lot. Yeah. So maybe let's start
Okay.
with Raghav. Raghav, how are you, Raghav?
Yeah, hi sir. I'm fine.
Hi,
Fine.
hi,
How
Raghav.
about you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you for asking, Raghu. Raghu, can you just
Yeah.
take like 1 minute of brief, like what you do, why you want to learn UX, UI, so that I can quickly start the session. Yeah,
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
So I'm also a working professional, and I'm working as a designer only, like a UI UX designer.
Okay,
But yeah, but I want to grow into this field, and I want to learn the strategy, right? Like how to become a great designer from UX point of view.
okay,
And
got it.
yeah, so that's the objective.
Okay. So you have completed any courses for UX, UI, or you are like you learn
Mm.
things in YouTube?
No, no, I just self-learned whatever the
Self-learning.
material I could.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
like YouTube and some of the training material, like in my own company.
Okay.
So I haven't taken any course.
Okay, nice. So you personally felt that you are lagging in something in the chapter of UX UI in a specific modules, or why you want to learn from a mentor? What is the specific reason?
So I think my basically I want to learn about the UX, like how to you know think from the user perspective, and
Right.
yeah, and how to do the research part. Like there are
Okay.
different methods, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so those types of things I want, like UX methods I want to learn.
Okay. You want to learn. Good. So that's really interesting. Yeah. And
Yeah.
okay, maybe we can have like a couple of others we can discuss, and then we can start the session. Yeah. So, Pratap, Veera Pratap,
Yeah, good evening, sir.
good evening, Veera.
Yeah, this, how are you doing, sir?
So, yeah, doing good, yeah. So,
Yeah,
you are working profession?
yeah, I'm a graphic designer at Skygoal Technologies.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I have been working. I have been working from 1 month only, but I haven't experience in graphic design about 3 years. I'm
Okay,
not a professional. I just learned
okay.
from self. I'm self-learned about from YouTube only,
Mm-hmm,
YouTube
mm-hmm.
and some others. I just seen the
Nice.
posters and just learn on my own. And just
Okay,
want to grow myself into something really big. I choose UI and UX because
okay.
it's after that. I mean, it's like a senior of graphic designing.
Right, right, right.
I
Yeah.
just want to get into that research and UI things.
Okay.
So I just wanted to know about that more.
Oh, okay, nice. So, I'm really happy that you guys have some passion about learning UX and UI, and this is not going to be like seeing things in a YouTube video. It's going to be an interactive session, and then what Raghav was, he was very clear in he want to dig out how UX is happening. And I have to be very clear now. UX, UI, it's both are different. Okay, it is not same. But there is a famous, like kind of a old saying that chicken comes first or egg comes first. The same way, UX comes first or UI comes first. Okay, so it's always kind of a uh, you know kind of a different thoughts. And according to me, UX comes first and then UI. Okay, because experience is the most important thing that you will have to sketch out, and then you start building UI. If you have clarity in UX, then I can tell you, like you can build a 50 to 60 screens of mobile app in like three 3 weeks of time frame. You can build a mobile app like 2 to 3 weeks of time frame if you have UX capability. Okay, so UX capability is all about like it doesn't happen or doesn't get experience over the night. It is not possible. It is a journey. You will have to get experience. With my experience, I can tell you what all you should do, how you can get expertise, in a very easy way with an experience what we have done and working with the and other industry leading brands, how the process was made us very easy on learning those things. I can guide you. I'll be like a mentor for this course, and then slowly you can learn it out. Yeah. So actually, the reason why I asked you is that I have a PPT. So I thought like maybe should I need to show this PPT or this can be an interactive session. So that's the reason I was thinking. Anyway, so I think most of the people are from working profession, right? I think then it's not uh, good to show this PPT. Maybe I'll just quick run around, myself and my expertise, and then you can know about me. So and then I'll continue the session. Okay, right. Yeah. Someone has
Yeah, Shreeram,
questions to
Sai
ask
this
me.
side.
Yeah. Yes, please.
So we have Pratiksha.
Yeah.
She is waiting to connect and take demo class from you from very long time.
Mm-hmm.
Since a
Yeah.
lot of showstoppers are there, so we
Okay.
are unable to connect you with her. So today she is part of this section. I hope so better to have some detailed conversation. She is also a working professional,
Mm-hmm.
and she's having some knowledge on the design aspects and UI UX and
Right.
graphics as well.
Right.
So just take a moment time to interact with her. And
Sure.
there is also
Sure.
one more student, Polisetti Vaishnavi is there. She
Okay.
is also a student.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
she's a student. Okay, nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Sure. And one more person. What was her name? Polly Shetty, Vaishnavi, and one more person.
Pratiksha.
Pratiksha. I don't see Pratiksha here. She's there.
Yeah. She is.
Okay. Right. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Hi, Pratiksha. Yeah. Okay. So I'll share my screen. Okay. So I'll try to finish up this PPT, and then let's get into a live screen interaction, and then how UX is happening. What Raghav was asking, how the UX is happening, and I will teach you like how to learn UX UI in a very simple way. Like if you can able to spend like 6 to 8 weeks time frame, right? 6 to 8 weeks with a solid commitments physically and mentally. If you could do, you can be a good UI UX designer. And see, I'm going to sow you a seed. Okay, always be clear. This is a journey. You will have to spend time. How many hours that you are going to spend time on yourself on learning UX UI, right? That is going to be for the lifetime. It is a continuous process. It is not going to be you learn something and then you stop it. No, personally I still learn. Okay, so because a lot of things are changing in this industry. So yeah, so I would like to share it with you. Okay, so let me share my screen. Just confirm you can able to see my screen. Okay. You're able to see my screen, right? Okay.
Yes.
So, okay, perfect. So I'll try to skip few screens and then I'll go basic, what I would like to convey. And okay, right. I think I will have to switch off my video. Okay. Okay, guys. So we are here, mastering the art of UX and UI session. And let us go to what industry wants actually, and what industry expecting from a UI and UX designer. This is like very important. And in university, obviously, you don't learn things. You know what is meant by UX and UI. It is not working out. But industry expectation is like very different. Okay, if in case you have started your career in third year or final year, maybe it is going to be pretty easy. And one advantage is that you guys are already into design profession, and some are a student. So the person who are a student, you are in a right place, that you are going to sow a seed on learning UX UI, and this is going to be really helpful for your future. You can choose your career, how you will have to drive, you know future in the future, in the perspective of design and UX. Okay, that's like very important thing. Yeah. And obviously you guys are not studying anything in UX and UI, so I'm gonna skip it out. Okay, see, according to me, I have trained many professional. What I learned from them is each and every individual is very unique. Okay, so I'll tell you something from experience, because we have a graphic designer here. Okay, so I asked a question, I asked a question to a designer, how come you design this creative poster? Can you explain me? He said, sir, I do not learn anything, in a theory, but I just learned things in YouTube. But still, if you ask me a question, I do not have any answer. But when I design something, I know what color to use, how to create a composition, what kind of typography that I have to use. I know it. Okay, so his instinct and his thought process making him to make a beautiful design. He does it, but he do not have any answer. When we ask question, he do not answer it. But he's saying that the designs what he do, right? It is really beautiful. And I can also see that that is done something like kind of a professional who does it, but he doesn't know about it. So the reason why he is doing that way, because his thought process and the things what he has seen, get inspired from other designers, right? It is very unique. So all his uniqueness and thought process, make him a beautiful designer. So this is like one example. I have met many people. Each and everyone have a different story and thought process what they want to be. Okay, so I personally feel that each and everyone who would like to learn design, they are very unique. And the next thing is you know about, right? After COVID, last 3-4 years, UX UI designing, and this word you might have heard it in all the places, like Instagram, LinkedIn, job posts, a lot of places you could see. And there is a very big opening as well. And even recently, a lot of layoffs have happened. But UX UI designers are they are like going to be work very closely with the stakeholders and the product managers. So obviously you guys won't have many layoff as you compare yourself, developers in this industry. So, and then the average salary is almost like 75,000 dollars is global salary. I got this information in Glassdoor. But in India also, if you are having 1 to 2 years of experience, you can get minimum 6 lakhs. Minimum you can get 4 to 6 lakhs. You can definitely get it if you have a strong skills. Okay, so this is kind of a brief. And then I was telling you about UX and UI. So it's like very very simple, and also if you understand it, things will be like pretty easy and faster as well. So UX is all about experience, how the system has to work. When I click this button, what kind of an response is that it has to pop, and what is the user experience that we are going to provide to the user perspective, so that there are a lot of processor involved in UX, creating a wireframe, and then information architecture, research. Lot of research is there, so user research, and then creating a scenarios. Creating the scenarios will define who is going to use this product, because see, you are building a product. Okay, I'll give you an example. Okay, you are building a mobile phone for an age category of 50 to 60. Obviously, you will have to think in such a way, you need to provide a simple interface, so that they are not going to use super texting, you know too much of calls, or you will have to identify what are all the user scenarios the target audience is going to use. So you will have to understand it, and then you will have to build a product. So according to me, building a product, building the design, the process is going to be the same, and the person who is going to use the system and then experiences, that is like more valuable to us. Okay, so this is kind of a brief about user experience. And UI is all about how you want to present, how the button has to look, what kind of a colors that you are going to use, because each color conveys a different meaning now. So let's say if you are going to use red, it is like very aggressive. If you're going to use blue, what you've seen in LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, it's kind of a blue, right? Kind of a sky blue and mixed combination of a very different uniqueness of blue. It is all about trust you create. So if we are going to use a yellow, orange, so it create a different expression and a feel. So it has to be like a very clear what kind of a colors we are going to use it in our app. It is all connected to the user experience. It is not something like randomly you should use. No, you will have to understand the scenarios, how the user experience is important to a product, and who is going to use the product. Okay, that is like very important. And layouts. So layout is like very important for any part of UI and UX designs. Typography. This is like all time my favorite. Typography is all about characteristics that you'd like to apply for any design. It can be a mobile app, it can be a web application, tablet of anything. Right? So this defines the we can call a name, right? So if you name it as Shreeram, I'm the person. If we call her Pratiksha, she's a girl. So it is all about a uniqueness of a product, how we are going to provide an experience. Okay, so this is like very important that we will have to think about while we are doing a design. And the next is like I want to give you a link. Maybe you can give a try, and you can try to understand how creative you are. Based upon your thought process, the system will give you a response. Okay, yeah. So here comes the mentor support. The reason why I would like to do a mentorship and support for the student is all about like many people in the industry is like they are lagging and they are not sure what they have to do. Okay, for example, students, they want to choose the careers in UX and UI, and they get you into the wrong direction because already you are spending like 4 years of time frame in this engineering space, and then you are looking for an opportunity, and then again you are moving out. Something is happening. It is not structured out, right? So I'm going to do a mentorship. If you are very clear that you want to choose your careers in a design and UX UI part, I'll be there to do a mentorship. And through the experience what I have learned in my lifetime till now, I'm going to share it with you, the easiest way how a product can be built. I'm going to teach you how user experience can be built for a product. Okay, so user research, user walkthrough, flow, and interview questions for the user. So those things, how pretty easily we can able to identify. I'm going to help you out on that. So definitely you need a mentor so that he can guide you, mold you, and shape you better for your career. Okay, yeah. So this is all about myself. So I'm Shreeram. So I have like 14 years plus years of experience in this industry. I worked with bigger brands in India and also globally, like few brands that I worked with, TVS, RK Swami. So this is my very close brand that I worked with them from 2012, like RK Swami BBDO. This is like one of the biggest agency in India. So they worked with made in India campaigns and then many government related projects. And then this is an agency. So because I get to connect with them, I get an opportunity to work with Amrutanjan, Saint Gobian, and a lot of other brands. So these are the few brands that I work with them. And so this is my company, like Peacock India. So the logo itself, it speaks about what we do. It's all about design. Design is our passion. So that's what we do for our client. We always would like to understand the problem from our clients and then give a solution so that each and every product that we build on, that has to be consumable for our target audience. That is like very important. You don't want to do a master designs, nothing. It's not required, but the designs what you're going to do, it has to be meaningful, simple, easy for the target audience to consume and experiences. Okay, that is the reason you can see Apple products are like very simple, Google products are very simple, because they fundamentally they will have to understand the core problem, and they are giving a solution. Okay, so that is what we are going to learn as well. So we are not going to do learn things in a in a super fast or in a different perspective. We are going to learn in a simple way how a problem needs to be identified. Okay, yeah. And these are the few clients that I work with them for last 14 plus years. And Dentsu is also one of the biggest Japanese agency. So I work with them. Like these two clients gave me a lot of experience working with different brands. And I got some few awards as well. So Silicon India, Paddy's Award, Entrepreneur Awards, and UX Design Awards, Sign Awards, and Design Rush Awards as well. So this is like one of the very important in my life, like Maddie's Award and Silicon India. Like I got it very recently. Silicon India, they give me like one of the top 10 leading UX/UI agencies in India. So Silicon India. Okay, so I'm going to stop from here, and then let me run through a few slides, and then I can stop, and then let's go to UX UI session on how to see a design, and then how that can be designed. Okay, let's start from there, and then I hope you know about the design trends. Right, see, there are new trends are coming up in this industry, like glass morphism, bold typography, dark mode, new morphism, and then each styles are identified for a different different problem with a solution, so that it is like used in a specific use cases. Like you can see cred app, right? Cred app, when you start using it, the experience is like very different. When you use a banking app, obviously it's like very different. So each trend has unique problem to address, and then brands give a solution for them. So we people like product designers, UX UI designers, we give a solution for them. A few screens that I would like to highlight. See here. So kind of a glass morphism. I think glass morphism is basically introduced by Apple because of the hardware that they have. It's like having a glass morphism style. It takes a lot of system resources to play around and do. And then now recently, like many mobile phones come up with a lot of resources. So most of all the operating systems like Android and Intel and other operating systems, Amazon. So they are also started using glass morphism and other techniques as well. And typography wise, you can see here. So previously, like we won't be seeing these kind of a larger text. Like 5 years or 10 years back, you cannot able to see larger text. But now trends is coming out, having a larger text, so that we can convey things in a focused manner, so that we can make our target audience to read it based upon the hierarchy. Okay, so you will be learning about typography and hierarchy, the chapter. And then dark mode. Dark mode is like very common for any app which is getting live in this industry. So you might be using dark app. And the last one is like new mobism. So these kind of a techniques are like, when you click this button, you get a feel that you are clicking a real button. So when you switch off and switch on, that kind of experience you get it in new morphism techniques. Okay. So as a UX and UI designer, we always want to give a solution to a problem with a unique products. That's what only then industry get changed. And then many bigger brands, they come up with many different ideas, and they want to make a beautiful app or beautiful interaction design, so that the target audience start using it and experience it. Okay, that's like very important. So always keep in your mind that as a UX and UI designer, we are going to give a solution to the problem. That is the main thing that we will have to address. Don't concentrate only on the UX part. UI is also very important. Okay, as because you are starting the career now, you are going to play both the role on UX and UI. But once you start getting experience, like 3 to 5 years, you won't be worried about UX part, because UX will be handled by super seniors in this industry. And you might, if you are working in a bigger MNCs like Uber, Google and other companies, so they will definitely have a separate UX designers. So they will create all the mapping, user research, and then they will through all the documents with the information what they provide you, you're gonna make designs. Okay, so that's all about building a unique product. The few product that we build on recently, I just posted here. One is like PainC. So we identify a problem like patients can able to do a self-diagnosis. Okay, so we developed this for NHS Scotland, and during the COVID time, patients cannot able to meet the doctors and then interact with them. So we build a mobile app so that pain intensity can be easily tracked, and the system will suggest suggestion, and also doctors can able to connect with them over the video call, and then this can happen. This is like the first step. Once data is generated, doctors will interact with them over the video call, and then he suggests the medication. Right? So we identify a problem and the solution. And this is all about business app actually. So let's say so you might be connected with many of your friends or professors or different professions in this industry as well, right? Many people. So let's say I search for a specific person. I want to search for an architect, right? So Andre is my friend, and then I search for architect. The contacts what Andre has a connection with an architect will be displayed here. So I ask a referral for Andre, saying that I need some flow plan a 3D modeler to be designed for my new home. I need a reference for an architect. I found that you have a architect friend already, so can you do a referral? So once he approve it, then you get referral and then you can connect with them, because trust is all about getting a referral from a friend, and then you can connect with them. Okay, so we nailed the problem. So that's a lot of product that we build on. Each has a unique a problem and a solution. So we worked with Akshay Kumar on building an augmented reality based app. So we did it. And the website for Tetra. Yeah, a school website. So they are like one of the biggest institution in Tamil Nadu. So they are like 30, 40 schools, colleges. So we did the websites for them, and also branding. And TVS sensing solution. And yeah, e-commerce website. And my team members. So he's an advisor. So he was a vice president of Hewlett Packard, HP. So now he's retired, and then he's our management advisor. Sam takes care of project operation, technology development, business. We have a photographer, business analyst, business operations, UXUI designers, and then we are like 25 members team. These are like the core players in our team. And yeah, so a small quote for you. So if you'd like to connect with me, you can connect it on Instagram, LinkedIn with a VT Shreeram name. Yeah. Okay, so this is the last slide. Thank you. And before I complete this, let us try to jump over to a Figma. I'll just show you one of the very interesting thing that I would like to convey for a today meeting. Okay, yeah. So how we can learn UX UI in a very simpler way. Okay, I just run through the few screens and then I'll explain you the process, so that many of them think that UX UI is like very hard. Okay, so according to me, no, it's like very simple. If you have a clarity what you want to convey, or what you want to present, or what do you want to give it to your target audiences, like if you have a clear understanding, then this is going to be like super easy, right? Okay, you will have to learn basic things, like basics of the system, how you will have to use it. Let's say Figma. Okay, and then you need to know about icons, how to use icons, and then icon styles and colors, right? Typography is all about I told you, right, it's a uniqueness of an app. So you'll have to know about that. And then usage of colors. Okay, that's like very important thing. And then shapes, because each shapes have a different meaning. So that's like very important. And then style, strokes. So these are all the small things that you will have to understand. So before that, I'll just show you the work that we did for a client very recently. This is on development process currently. Okay, so I will take out one screen and then I'll show you. Maybe I would like to have a volunteer, so it'll be easy for me to convey things in a better way. Okay, yeah. So let us have someone volunteer if you would like to be with me on this call, so for interaction. Anyone?
Sure, sir.
Okay, Manikanda. Okay, Manikanda. Right. So Mani,
Yeah,
so
sir.
you are a graphic designer, right?
No, sir. I'm a UI UX designer.
UI UX designer. Beautiful. That's
Yes.
great. Yeah. So Mani, So can we bisect, all the components and the designs what we have it here, so that let us try to segregate it. Let us try to categorize in such a way like what kind of a modules this can be you know presented, how it can be created. Okay, yeah. So let us try to do it. So first thing, in according to your thought process, what is shape here? What are all the shape available in the screen?
We have icons and rectangles.
Shapes, we can say this is called shape, right?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, let us say this is a shape, right?
We have somewhat radius, model radius for this.
Let us try to have this one for you. Yeah. Oh, okay. So there is a shape here, and then
We have small rectangles and squares.
right, rectangle. So it's like rounded edges, rectangle,
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
Right.
with
Okay.
border
Right.
radius.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, circles like ellipse.
Okay. So we have a shape now, and then we have a circle. Okay. Perfect.
Yes.
And then next one, like we can say icon. We
Yes.
can take out icon, right? Okay,
Yes.
great. So let us take icons from here, right? Okay,
There are illustrations and images.
beautiful, right? So we have illustrations here, right?
Yes.
And this also we can call it a shape, right?
Yes.
Shape, right? Okay, perfect. And then we have a lot of icons here. So
Yes.
I'm going to take out all icons here.
They are all in auto layout.
That's okay. So because
Yes.
we have a beginners, right? So let us try to
Yes.
segregate it. Let's not go more in detail. Yeah. Okay. So we can also call this as a shape, right?
Yes.
And see here we have a image placed here as well inside a shape,
Inside issue. Yes.
right? So and then we have icons with different colors, right?
Yes.
Because we want to highlight it so that this is blue and this is a gray,
Great.
right? Okay. Anything else that you would like to highlight here? We have a shadows here, right? Shadows.
Yes. Yes. Background shadows. Drop
We have
shadow.
a background shadow, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we have a text here.
Yes. We need to hide that.
So text with different styles,
Yeah.
right? Text with different style, right? Okay. And what else?
Mm, there is the top bar, like
Okay. Yeah.
yes.
Top bar.
Yes. Yes.
That's all, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So if an UI designer can able to make this components, it can be component, it can be elements or anything. So it is like a naming convention that we use normally. If an UI designer can able to make this one, okay,
Yes.
you guys can make this whole app.
Yes.
Now you tell me, Mani, what do you whether this is a easy or it's hard?
It's very easy.
Very easy, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Actually, the most of the process will go with the UX.
yeah, right. That's what. See, as a UX and UI designer, we will have to balance both, right?
Yes. Yes.
So when we balance both, we know how to use it, where to use it. Why I have used a icon here. That's in
Yes.
UX, right? The
Yes.
meaningful way. And then I have used a green. Why I have used a green? I have highlighted a specific thing here. So
Yes.
there is a meaning. So it is all about how you visualize. So let us go step by step now. We don't want to have a multiple steps altogether. The first thing is that UI. How UI? If someone can able to create this components, then obviously he crossed the first hurdle, and
Yes.
then he should know how to place it, where to place it. It is all about the creativity what he has. It doesn't mean that we'll have to do it this way. No, it is not required at all. He can come up with a new idea.
Yes.
So according to me, there is no perfection in UI. Anyone can play around with different thought process to come up with a new solution to a problem. Okay, this is all about my visualization, how I am handling this problem. Okay, if someone like money, you can able to handle it in a different way. Instead of having in a row, we can handle it in a different column, or having with a button or highlighted. It is like up to you. So
Yes.
my visualization is like, when I build a product, it has to be you know presentable and easy for my target audience. They should get a feel that, okay, when I want to use a towing, they should click here. When they want to look for a lockout service, they will click here. If it's like additional services, so let's say we have highlighted like only 5 service. What if this app is providing 20 services? So
That's
we
something.
cannot have it this way, no? So let's say, let me try to remove it. uh, this is not good, right?
Yes, we need to add view all button there
Right, yeah.
in second row.
So yeah, this is all about your experience. Now you have told very clearly, we will have to add a view all, and then
Yes.
highlight it only like very few. So let's say if this company is providing more than 20 services, we cannot show it this way. This is not perfect, no. This is like, I'm searching for information. What kind of a services they're providing? It is not required. We will have to correct it. So that is a problem we will have to address. Clients
Yes, we
always
don't need to
have
irritate the user.
irritate the user. Perfectly said.
Yes.
Yeah, correct. So we should make them feel simple, easy for them to provide a best user experience for them, so that we should always understand what our target audience need exactly, and then we come up with a solution for them to use the app in a simple and easy way, and the problem is spread.
And it
Right?
should be under the guidelines.
Correct. It has to be followed a guide. That's what.
Not the guidelines.
Those are like basic things that they user, the designers have to learn. If they follow
Yes.
strictly follow the guideline, okay, I will show you the process that we follow. As you spoke about guidelines, right? See here, the
Yes.
column that we handle. This is how we create designs. Each and every design that we create, it is like meaningful. It doesn't go out of the boundary at all. We
Yes.
always follow the guideline, and then we do it.
I think it's
So
the border radius is it's 24. I think.
yeah, we can give. See, that is
Yes.
like, it is not a restricted to 24 or a 16 or 8. It is not that way, but it has to be meaningful. We can also
Yeah.
play around with different, you know, uh, uh, 8 points grid system,
Yes.
12
Yes.
point
Yes.
grid system. We can play
Divisible
around.
by 8.
But according to me, right, we can do anything. So we have some list of principles have to be followed. Like, how consistent we can able to make a design, how this can be like easy, how we can make a better UI for the user to consume and then play around. So that is the core important thing that we are going to learn it in our UX UI session.
Yes.
Okay, so this is all about UX UI. It's like, I'm going to teach you in a very simple and easy way, like what people are teaching currently in a different courses and other raw materials. I'm also seeing Udemy and other places. I personally feel that there are things which is like kind of confusing to the user. Maybe in the Google UX UI courses also, it is not for the beginner at all. Maybe once you cross level 3, then you can take that course. That is like very useful, and then you can see things in a different way. But for a beginner, immediately they are joining the Coursera UX UI Google course, right? I personally feel that that is not going to help you at all. Maybe if you are in level 3, if you have a knowledge how to consume things, how it has to be, then you can take up the course, like brush up your mind, take it, complete the course, short period of like time, like 2 to 3 weeks or time frame. That's it. Then you can have as an address, and then you can apply for a job. But always make sure, whenever you do design, that has to be simple, easy, and usable. So that is what I'm going to teach you in my class. Yeah. So this is the brief that I would like to share it with you on this session. Yeah, that's it. And then, guys, if you have any questions, please you can ask me so we can discuss now.
Yeah, Pratiksha is waiting on queue, Shreeram.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yes, Pratiksha.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Hi, Pratiksha. Good evening.
Good evening. Hello.
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Sir, no doubt.
Oh, no doubt. Okay. Things are clear.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Good. So, any doubts, people? Veera. Ramakrishna, Veera, Vaishnavi.
No.
Yeah. Yes, Veera.
Yes. When we start, I mean, if I wanted to start a
Veera, I'm not. Your voice is not clear.
hello,
Sorry. Yeah.
can I hello?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I could hear a lot of echo at your background. But anyway, yeah, go ahead.
Just a minute, sir. 1 minute.
Sure.
Yeah, sir. Can you hear me clearly now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Yeah. If I wanted to start UX now, which is the best way to start? I mean, first you have to start up from UI or UX. I mean, first we have to start with the tools or the principles.
You will have to do things simultaneously because you are just starting it up, right?
Okay.
You will have to, start things on the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. That's my question.
Okay. Any questions, Ramakrishna, Pauli Shetty? So
Pratiksha, what happened to you? So you can unmute and ask your questions.
Nothing, sir.
Okay. Your
okay.
hand is on raise, so that's why.
Okay.
No,
So
sorry, sir.
Vishwa, hi Vishwa. Good evening.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah. Hi Vishwa, how are you?
Fine, sir. Fine,
Any?
sir.
Okay. Okay. Great. Any questions from other people? So
No,
if
sir.
that is the case, then maybe we can wind it up. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Shriram. And thank you so much for your valuable time.
Sure.
So Hina Joshi will walk around the the procedure to enroll for the full-time course with you.
Yes. Thank you, Shreya. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you, Hina.
Sir, like the way you have given the hand of design. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The way of handling of the design is very good.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. Yeah. So that's what we have learned so many years from people. Because whenever we do design, right? People think that it's like completed. We have done a design, it's over. No, the designs what we do, it has to be hand off to the developer so that they understand, experience, and then the same effort what we put on doing the design, it has to be on the output as well. That's like very important. Then only then we feel happy, right? When we build
Yes,
a
sir.
product, the designs
Self
what we do.
satisfaction.
Exactly. Because for designers, it's not all about money or something. It is a satisfaction when someone praises for using the product and then they feel happy about it. The problem is resolved. Then it is going to be like very interesting and interactive for us as well. So
Yes,
in
sir.
team and also other team as well. Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool then. So thank you guys. So
Thank you, sir.
nice then. Yeah, see you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Nice
Yeah,
to meet you, sir.
thank you. Nice meeting you. Bye bye, guys.
Bye, sir.
Yeah, bye bye.